My name is Mike Pasquale. I'm the project director for reintegration services here at the Center for Community Alternatives in Syracuse. The reintegration services department here at CCA in Syracuse works with men and women who are over the age of 18 who have some kind of criminal conviction or criminal history. That means they could be individuals who have completed their sentences, could be individuals who are currently on parole or probation. It can include people who have been incarcerated for a period of time or have no incarceration history at all, or it could include individuals who are currently involved in the adjudication process but have not yet been convicted. So it runs the gamut here at CCA. The services that we provide in reintegration services are focused primarily on helping people find and keep gainful employment. And we do that in a number of different ways. First of all, anyone who is in our reintegration services programs will have a case manager who will work with them one-on-one to develop their own employment goals, identify what their strengths are, what areas they need to work on in terms of employment, as well as any particular barriers that they might have and how to overcome those barriers. Barriers could include individuals needing recovery support, could include people needing work readiness, could include any number of things that would be an impediment to finding and keeping a job. And if there's a service we don't offer here in Syracuse, at CCA, we'll try and find a partner agency who could provide that service. One of the things that all of our participants, or most of our participants, go through is our work readiness class. Our work readiness class is designed to help individuals sharpen their soft skills and to help them develop or strengthen the basic skills they need to be successful employees, such as being on time, learning how to cope with conflict, in some cases basic math skills. Individuals are also prepared in our work readiness class to take something called the National Work Readiness Credential, which is a nationally recognized credential that's endorsed by the National Chamber of Commerce that really assesses individuals on a number of different work readiness skills. About 60% of the people here at CCA who take that test are able to pass it, which is a nice thing to be able to add on a resume. Once people are done with their work readiness class, we assist them, their case manager assists them in finding employment and in helping them to keep employment. So there's a long-term relationship that happens with the case manager, sometimes we call them an employment specialist. One of our programs here at CCA in Syracuse, called the Parent Success Initiative, actually also includes a transitional jobs component. So for that particular program, which is focused on non-custodial parents, we're actually able to provide individuals with temporary work on one of our 4 work crews, doing, manual labor, landscaping, painting, light construction, to help them in a more intensive way develop sort of hands-on job readiness skills. So our job readiness component and our placement component of reintegration services, we'd like to say is fairly comprehensive. One of the other things that all of our participants in reintegration services have access to is the reentry clinic, which assists individuals in cleaning up their rap sheets and helping them learn more specifically how to talk about their criminal history in a job interview setting. Individuals can get involved in reintegration services programs through a number of different referral sources. A lot of people come through the client-specific planning program, a lot through our recovery network here in Syracuse. Many are referred by their probation officer or their parole officer. A lot of folks are referred to the program by a friend or a relative or basically just word of mouth. That's really how most people hear about our reintegration services programs. Every day between 9 and 12, we have a staff person available to screen individuals who are interested in getting involved in our programs, and we'll be able to sit down with them for 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes, and get a sense of what they're looking for, what programs they might be eligible for, and how we can get them involved in those programs if they're eligible. One of the reasons we do that, we have that screening, is that the programs that we have and the eligibility criteria for those programs really varies from time to time. It could be different today than it is 6 months from now. So rather than trying to get the word out about every time something is changed, if individuals come in here any morning between 9 and 12, we'll be able to do our best to fit them into any program that's got availability in it at the current time.